welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I am Coach Julia, and today I am going to be teaching you some choreography, some footwork choreography. Now, this is no ordinary choreography. If you have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that every year at Christmas time, I teach you guys the choreography for a holiday program. And then you guys can all learn it and send videos of yourself doing that program back to me. I will then put them all into a beautiful collage, and it goes out on Christmas Day. All of us, all over the world, skating together the same program at Christmas time. Now today, I am going to teach you a footwork sequence that we're going to pop into the middle of that choreography. Often, footwork is the hardest part to learn, and people do it a little bit slowly, or it's not smooth because it's harder to learn, right? It's not big crossovers and things. It's complicated. So I like to teach the choreography first. You can get a head start with practicing it. So we're going to do that today. And then in a couple weeks, I'll teach you the rest of the choreography. Let me give a quick run through what this sequence is going to look like, and then I'll break it down and give you ideas for how you can modify it for your own skill level. So our first step is going to be a left, forward, outside 3-turn. I'm going to do this on 1 foot, but if a 1 foot 3-turn is still too difficult, you can do it on 2 feet, no problem. But we're hoping you can do it on 1 foot. So we're going to start with that left, forward, outside 3-turn. We're going to switch feet, give ourselves a little half swizzle, look over our shoulder, and do a right, back, outside 3-turn. So it's a forward 3-turn and a backward 3-turn. Let's do that really nice and smooth. So we're starting out, left, forward, outside, step down, push, right, back, outside. Now, if those 1 foot versions are too difficult for you, we're gonna do it on 2 feet. Let me show you how that's gonna go. So what it looks like if I do it with just 2 foot turns is this. I'm still gonna push off my right. I'm gonna look towards my left shoulder, 2 foot turn, half swizzle, look towards my left shoulder, backward 2 foot turn. Okay, so even if those 1 foot 3 turns are too difficult for you, you can modify it. You could also switch it up if you're not ready for, if you can do forward 3 turns and not backward 3 turns. You could do the first one, the 1 foot on 1 foot, the forward 3-turn on 1 foot, and the backward 3-turn on 2 foot. So there's all different ways that you can modify it to make sure it fits your skating skill. Okay, let me show you what's next. So we have our forward 3-turn, our half swizzle, our backward 3-turn. Now we're gonna step down like a Mohawk, put our weight on our right leg and lean. Okay, so we're stepping onto our left, leaning to the right. So you can see my weight is starting like an A, and then my weight goes over to my right. Straight knees, bend that right knee, and then we're gonna go with our hands. So my right hand is up, my left hand is across. So from our back 3-turn, we're gonna put our left foot down like a Mohawk, put our weight on our right, and lean, okay? Now, from here, we're going to do a crossover, backward crossover with our right leg crossing over our left. So we have to stand back up and cross over. Now, when I cross over, I'm twisting my upper body, almost like a spin wind up. We're not gonna spin. I just want you to get your upper body looking towards your right side. So we're here, we're gonna stand up and cross. You can see I'm still facing that right side. We want it to face the right side because our next step is a right back inside 3-turn or 2 foot turn if it's too difficult. We're here, we stand up, we cross, and we're doing a right back. Now we're gonna step onto our left and do a left forward inside 3-turn. So we have 4 3-turns so far. Forward outside, backward outside, back inside, forward inside. All right, let's try to get through the whole 3-turn section in one go. Okay, so we are starting with our left forward outside 3 turn, half swizzle, right back outside 3 turn, step open like a Mohawk, put our weight on our right, pretty arms. Now we're gonna cross our right over our left, right back inside 3 turn, push forward onto our left, left forward, inside 3 turn. Now again, all of those can be changed to 2 foot turns if you need to, or you can swap some of them to 2 foot turns and do some of them on 1 foot. You customize this to make sure you're able to participate no matter your skill level. Okay, let's add the next section on. So we just finished our left forward inside 3 turn. We're gonna put our right foot down, cross the left over. Okay, and now we're gonna do one of my favorite things. We're gonna do a little turning toe run. Okay, so there is a whole tutorial on toe runs. I'll try to find the link and post it below so you guys can find it if you need to brush up on that. But we've crossed. We're gonna tap our right toe behind us like we're gonna take off for a half flip or something like that, or a whole flip. We're tapping that right toe on the ice behind us. We're gonna rotate to our left, right, cross. We're going tap, 1, 2, 3. So you've done your toe run. Now you're just gonna push back and step forward. Now I like to lunge with my right leg back, but you can do whichever one you prefer. If you like the left one back, do that, okay? And if you wanna make this more spicy, if you wanna do like a, I don't know, some fancy lunge, you know, something more exotic than just a plain forward lunge, go for it. You can make this your own. But we're gonna check out from that toe run, step forward, and lunge. Now, depending on how fast you skate, you might need more footwork in there, okay? If you are a slower skater, going from the toe run to the lunge might be enough to take up the amount of music I have planned for this. But when you get the music, and if you're going through it super fast, you're gonna need something between the toe run and the lunge. So what I want to challenge you to try to do is either twizzles right here or brackets. Okay, so if you're doing twizzles, you're going to step onto your right, twizzle, step onto your left, twizzle, and then lunge. Okay? Or if you want to try a little bracket sequence, you can just pick your favorite one, do some brackets, and then lunge. Okay, either one of those is fine. It'll take up a little bit more time for those of you whose skating is going to be faster at this point. All right, let's try it from the top and get through our lunge. I'm gonna put some little twizzles in there because I know I'm gonna do this a little bit faster. But if you're slower, just remember, you don't need the twizzles, okay? They're extra. All right, we're gonna start with our left forward outside 3 turn, half swizzle, right back inside 3 turn, Mohawk step wide, pretty arms. Right crossover, right back inside 3 turn, left forward inside 3 turn, step down, cross the left over, toe run. I'm gonna push back, step out. Instead of lunging, I'm gonna pop my twizzles in here. Now I'm gonna lunge. Okay, that's the whole thing so far. At this point, we have 2 different options for how to get to our ending. And again, I challenge you to try the hardest version of this you can do. And then if you hear the whole choreography and it's taking you too long, you can take some things out. Like you can take the twizzles out. But right here, we have time for one extra thing. Well, you might have time for one extra thing. So after the lunge, there's a few options. You could put in a bunny hop. Okay, that works really well there. If you want to try both the brackets and the twizzles, you could do some brackets at this point, okay? Or if there's some other quick turn that you're really good at, you could put it in. You could put in a barrel roll, right? You could just do some 2-foot turns here. Okay, so there's room right here at the very end to put in some piece of footwork that you like. If you need ideas, send me a message and I'll give you some ideas for how to customize this very ending of our footwork sequence. The last thing we're going to do after our little special moment of footwork is going to be a 1 foot snowplow stop that stops to the side. So instead of a really proper snowplow stop, I'm going to use my right leg because I like my right leg better. If you like your left leg's fine. I just stop better with my right. But what we're going to do is we're going to snowplow, turn to the side, bam. So we're copying the same shape we did earlier where we glided this way. We're just doing it in a stop. We're going bam. Okay, that is going to end our footwork sequence. All right, let's go through the whole thing all together. Now I'm gonna do all of the options, and I'd love for you to try all of the options. But again, I want you to feel like no matter your skill level, you can participate. So 2 foot things, change things, as long as the general flow fits what I'm doing, you're all good. Okay, from the beginning, left forward outside 3 turn, right back outside 3 turn, Mohawk, step wide, cross right over left, right back inside 3 turn, left forward inside 3 turn, foot down, cross left over, toe run. We're gonna step out. I'm gonna do my twizzles, lunge, and for me, I'm gonna do a couple of brackets and stop. All right, skaters, that is the footwork sequence for our 2025 holiday program. Now, I will be giving you the full choreography in just a couple of weeks here in November, but this gives you a head start so you can work on the footwork, get it nice and smooth, customize it for your skill level, and then in a couple weeks when we get the rest of the choreography, you can just pop this footwork in. All right, go practice. If you enjoyed this video, please do give us that thumbs up. And as always, I'm looking forward to reading all your comments in that section down below. Now, if you haven't joined the Coach Julia Club, I urge you to go over there, join the club so you can learn all of your skating skills in order and connect with me in a more personal one-on-one way. That link is in the description down below, or you can find it at coachjulia.club. Happy skating, and I'll see you next time.